snakehead fishes are beautiful and intelligent fishes. These fish are naturally distributed from southeastern Iran and eastern Afghanistan eastwards to China, northwards to Siberia and southwards to Java, and from the White Nile westwards to the Senegal and Chad River drainages, and southwards to the Congo River drainage in Africa. There are two genera, channa, parachanna, containing 34 species, although the diversity is much greater in several undescribed species, particularly from India. The emperor snakehead is capable of reaching 65 centimeters (26 inches), rendering it suitable only for the species tank, or at very best with other large tank mates, although a very large tank would be needed anyway. This fish is best kept in water at 24 to 28 degrees Celsius, 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, pH 6.0 to 7.0 and GH to 10. Golden cobra snakehead, channa or Intimaculata, also known as the orange-spotted snakehead. The golden cobra reaches about 40 centimeters 16 inches. This is a relatively aggressive fish that's best kept alone. Snakeheads are valuable food fish. Called nyant in Burmese, in Manipuri as ngamu, they are prized fish eaten in a variety of ways. In Vietnam, they are called ka-loc, kak-wai, or ka-tu-oi, and are prized in clay pot dishes and pickled preparations. Larger species, such as C. striata, C. maculata, and Parachanna obscura, are farmed in aquaculture. In the United States, chefs have suggested controlling the snakehead invasion by serving them in restaurants. In Indonesia, snakehead fish are called ikan gabus, served as the main parts of traditional dishes such as betois pukung gabus, and considered to be a delicacy due to their rarity in the wild and in aquaculture, as they are harder to raise than other popular freshwater fish such as catfish and carp. Snakeheads can be fed with a variety of live foods, and snakeheads also readily take chunks of fish, mussels, shrimps, and commercial pelleted foods such as sinking pellets. Other non-aquatic live foods that can be fed to your snakehead fishes include earthworms, mealworms, and crickets. Younger snakeheads can be fed with bloodworms and krill. Snakehead fishes is easy to spawn. You need to give them the right conditions and aquarium tank setup which is large enough. Sexing snakehead species is not as easy. Suggestion is that female snakehead fishes are generally plumper, so try to look out for plumper snakehead for females and slim snakehead for males. It is best and easiest to introduce several snakehead fishes in the same large aquarium tank in order to let them pair up, and remember to add in sufficient hiding places like bogwood, and later on after you have a breeding pair, you can remove those fishes which did not become a pair later on from the tank. Different snakehead species require different breeding conditions, therefore try to simulate the rise and fall in temperature in the changing seasons and provide the best conditions in the aquarium tank as possible. And as for brooding their eggs, some snakehead species brood their eggs orally while others utilize bubble nests. Both parents typically guard the fry, which swim in a compact school. Once the eggs hatch, you can see there is a beautiful snakehead video in YouTube, which shows parents guarding their baby snakeheads. It's such a beautiful video. Snakehead fishes are known to migrate over only short distances over land to find other water ponds or streams, using their ability to breathe air. When moving over land, they curve their body in an S shape first, before launching themselves forward by a powerful stretching motion. Only high humidity conditions channa snakehead fishes are able to survive estimated 2 up to 4 days out of the water, but if placed in direct sunlight, they desiccate and die in minutes. Snakehead fishes are not known to leave the water for any reason other than making their way back to other water sources or ponds after flooding or dry seasons. The only true snakehead fishes to actively leave the water are some of the smaller species, C. gacha and C. orientalis, C. asiatica, and C. amphibius, and only due to seasonal changes which affect their water home, and when they need to look for other water ponds and sources to survive. Before growing to full-size adult, most channa snakehead species hunt in groups. When becoming mature, they will start a solitary life and develop very aggressive behavior against their own species and other fishes. When a snakehead pair has formed, they will attack and drive away all other fishes around their nest. Snakehead channa fishes are not active swimmers at all, and when they are not feeding, snakehead tend to move only when surfacing for grabbing a mouth of air. They spend a lot of time hovering in midwater or resting on the bottom within cover as ambush predators. Some larger snakeheads, however, live a more pelagic life and are far more active swimmers. All snakeheads are capable of powerful bursts of acceleration. They curve their body in a S shape and launch themselves forward by stretching. Channa MANY Emperor Snakehead is best kept in a pond or a very super large aquarium. The aquarium should be decorated so that there are a lot of open areas for swimming and some hiding places, using bogwood. Plants are recommendable and encourage your snakeheads to breed if you have a pair of emperor snakeheads. This species must have access to the surface air in order to survive. They are also extremely powerful jumpers, and their aquariums should be covered with heavy, tight-fitting lids and lock if possible if you are keeping super giant-sized snakehead emperor fishes. Snakehead fish, as you now already know, are capable of swift bursts of acceleration. They are also extremely powerful fish, and can easily knock over all your aquarium decorations, so try to tie down your aquarium decors with fishing strings if needed. And snakeheads also prefer aquariums with plenty of plant cover and hiding places as discussed before, so try java ferns or other hardy plants, which can withstand the attack of the giant snakehead fishes.